Real estate is the real asset. Okay. If you can earn more than FD return.
What will be your one piece of advice to those aspiring to take a leap into entrepreneurship?
Always start now. Don't wait for right time. Okay. Every day, every minute, every second is right time. In my property, I told you I gave 1,000 rupees including breakfast.
Right.
But I didn't cook breakfast. I didn't have cook in my kitchen also.
Right.
I had a different strategy. Near to my property, there is a Chennai-based restaurant. So daily morning time, they have a combo breakfast for 50 rupees. For 2 idli, small vada, and a small masala dosa and coffee tea. I used to buy 100 tokens at a stretch, 100 coupons. I distribute these tokens to my guests. Over on the way, just go and have food over there. It's a win-win for right. That restaurant is very near to bus stop. This is an experience. So experience means you don't need to think any luxury thing. Create like small changes that will create a huge impact. Number one, almost all the Airbnb millionaires around the world are less than 30 years old. Either they rent or lease, run Airbnb, or they run Airbnb on behalf of property owner. They take revenue sharing.
So, folks, you have tuned into TGV and hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series, the world's only quadrilingual podcast at this moment of recording. And we are trying to embark into multiple languages as we speak. And here we embark on transformative conversations for a better future. And we want to simplify and amplify your journey to success. I'm your host, Navin Samala, dedicated to making the world a better place by bringing you wisdom through valuable discussions with experts designed to simplify and amplify your success. And thank you so much for tuning in. So, folks, we are joined by Senthilprabhu Eswarakumar. He is India's first Airbnb business consultant and the founder and CEO of Superhost, which is the country's pioneering short-term rental consulting platform. And he has built, scaled, and optimized Airbnb rentals across India, mastering hospitality, guest experience, and most importantly, operational efficiency. So, with a 35,000 plus Airbnb host network, Senthil brings hands-on expertise for anyone looking to start, grow, or sustain a successful Airbnb business in India. And Senthil, hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much. I'm doing very good. Thank you so much again for having me in your podcast. I'm really excited to share my journey with your listeners.
Absolutely. So, before we get started, I think we have to do one rapid fire round. I'm going to mention a few words randomly, and whatever comes to your mind, you have to respond without thinking much. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, I'm Steve Ahern, one of the judges of the Asia Podcast Awards. I'm interrupting this episode to let you know that you're listening to an award-winning podcast. This podcast won its category in the 2024 Podcast Awards, so you know you're listening to quality. Enjoy your listening experience, and congratulations to the team who created this award-winning podcast for you.
All right. So, folks, the topic for today is hosting and hustling, Airbnb entrepreneurship with Senthilprabhu, who is the founder and CEO of Superhost. But before we get started, here is the first rapid fire round. And Senthil, my first word to you, curiosity.
I would say growth.
Invention.
Yeah, growth. Yeah. Always like the growth, I consider as a curiosity. If you have any curiosity, definitely you'll be able to grow.
Okay. And my next word is invention.
Invention is I would say opportunity.
Awesome. Future.
It's a freedom. Freedom is future.
Universe.
A number of possibilities. I would say possibilities.
Leadership.
Serving to customers or serving to employees or whoever it is, it's a service.
Awesome. I love it. And here comes the last word, success.
Success is more about what impact we are creating to rest of the world. I would say impact.
Superb. I resonate with you. I think it if we create that particular impact, everything else will follow, and that gives a sense of satisfaction as well. And Senthil, thank you so much for participating in the first rapid fire round. There is one more rapid fire round toward the end of the episode, so stay tuned. And also, thank you for being part of our journey in shaping the careers and lives of millions across the globe. And it's been close to 6 to 8 months that we got connected on LinkedIn, and ever since I've been observing your growth, and you are passionately building this Superhost platform
Yeah.
as such in terms of helping people setting up their own Airbnb business and all. So it is super inspiring. And thank you for accepting our invite to be part of this podcast.
Naveen, I would like to tell one thing about your invite. I'm very much happy to be a part of your podcast. You're doing a very great job. The one thing, generally, for any startup, we are in early stage, nurturing stage. To be honest, until you get successful, okay, even within your family, no one will believe you.
Correct.
But people like you, who are externally, okay, understand our journey, understand things, giving opportunity to get visibility worldwide. It's a really great job. That's up to you. Because this kind of support, because once you become successful, everyone will come.
Everyone will
But until you reach successful, like this kind of support helped me a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Again.
Pleasure is mine. I see a huge potential in Superhost and all the stuff that you are doing. And let's get the ball rolling. So, Senthil, talk to us. Who is your guiding voice?
Generally, like in guiding voice, in my life, whatever I'm passionate about, only I do the things. For example, in my first job, I was into product design, UX design field for 2 decades. Why I chose that career? Because from my childhood, I'm an artist, national level artist. Because of from creative side, I moved to computer design. Here, I love connecting people. I love to learn from others' experience. That is my another passion. That is why I chose Airbnb space, because daily I'm happen to visit a lot of new customers. I'm learning from a lot of people from various part of the world, and obviously it's inflation proof income. Whatever income comes, cash flow is good, and inflation increases. I can increase the price. No one will push.
Quite interesting. And moving forward, talk to us about your success mantra, as in top 3 things that have contributed to your success so far.
Yeah, I would say like whatever I'm doing, whether I get success or money, I'll do consistently. Because if you do whatever you do consistently, money is a byproduct, automatically it will come. Second, deep focus on whatever I'm doing. And the third, when I was doing my first career, like UX design and the product design, I was more concerned about or focused about end user experience, right? The same principles I am applying in my Airbnb business also for guest experience, from user experience to guest experience. And the most importantly, leveraging all the technology, AI and all the technology for my good.
Got it. So when you mentioned about consistency, this particular thought hit my mind. If you are consistent, positive outcomes will surrender to that consistency.
100%, I believe. That is what, like, whatever you do in life, we are living only once, right?
Yeah.
That we have to keep in the mind. And so each and every second, we should enjoy it. Life is not a destination, it's a journey. We should enjoy each second and each minute. I'm doing that.
Love it. And then when we talk about entrepreneurship, people mention only about success factors and all the rosy stuff. But I would like to hear from you in terms of what are the toughest lessons that you have learned in this journey so far.
So toughest lesson, already I told you, we are in early stage, nurturing stage. Okay? When you start your entrepreneur journey or any business or even any job, new job, okay, that initial phase would be very tough. Okay. So now my recent experience is, recently I attended a startup investor pitch. Okay. Everyone excited about my business model, idea, investors, but they want to see the numbers before investing. This is the toughest part for me, to make them understand, okay, that is different and this is different. If they believe in me, okay, we can show the growth because our business model, everything is strong. If I'm if I'm showing the traction, everyone will come automatically. No need to follow, right? This is the main important factor I see, very toughest factor for nurturing early stage start.
Excellent. And I'm really curious what inspired you to start an Airbnb business in India, and which market did you target first?
So I would like to share my own personal story, short story, to explain this. Number one, out of 20 years of over 20 years of software field, I spent 15 years in Bangalore. When we moved to Bangalore as a family, we decided after 15 years we want to come back to our native Bangalore.
Okay.
We are not going to settle down. At the same time, like all other corporate employees, 9 to 5 job employees, I also wanted to earn passive income to achieve financial freedom. So I started doing various analysis on investment strategy, and finally, I found like that I'm not fond of stock and crypto, other digital investments, to be frank, because
Yep.
I don't understand much. I always we want to like rely on expertise. But other side, whatever model I understand simple, I wanted to enter. That's where I saw real estate as very good scope. And when I see real estate, most of the people not interested because the rental yield is 3 to 4%. I then decided, like when I do some research, if we are able to earn more than FD return in real estate, then this is the best investment in the world. That I found. Then I moved all other area. I started focusing only in real estate, aiming to achieve more than FD return. I made my idea as my life's goal. That's it. This inspired me to get into this. Yeah, you asked about which market you are going to target.
Right.
Yeah, generally across India, it is going to be India is gold mine now.
Yep.
For coming decades, tourism also going to boom. And I would say, like I did Airbnb business in Bangalore, now in Coimbatore. I would say tier 2 city, tier 3 cities are going to be the gold mine because that ROI will be much better than metro cities.
Right. So, what is your mission statement with Superhost?
Okay. So when I get into this Airbnb business, I started my journey as India's first Airbnb business consultant in January. Within 4 months, with zero marketing, I got over 160 plus consultation call, paid consultation call, and I successfully completed 27 projects across India and Dubai.
Right.
So after then, I wanted to get into deep in this knowledge, in Airbnb knowledge. So I started researching worldwide Airbnb millionaires around the world. And I'm writing a newspaper called Airbnb Millionaire in Substack. Okay. When I do this research, I have completed almost 16, 17 edition. And the top 15 Airbnb millionaires, when I did that research, I got two very, very interesting facts. Number one, almost all the Airbnb millionaires around the world are less than 30 years old.
Wow.
Second fact will be more exciting you. Second fact, no one owns any property. Either they rent or lease, run Airbnb, or they run the Airbnb on behalf of property owner. They take revenue sharing. So coming to your question, I'm seeing a lot of same opportunity is going to fit in India. We are going to create many Airbnb millionaires in India. That's our goal.
Excellent.
To create Airbnb millionaires.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. And I wish you good luck, you and your entire team.
Thank
And
you.
my next question is more about how do you evaluate potential properties, be it the location, regulatory concerns, competition, and before buying or leasing them for Airbnb?
Yeah, great question. So for this, for my own product, Bangalore and Coimbatore project. When I moved to Coimbatore market is not as good as like Bangalore. It's a tier 2 city.
Yeah.
I took 7 months of research time before listing in Airbnb of my Coimbatore property. I did 3 unique things to achieve India's fastest superhost in Coimbatore. Number one, I analyzed in Airbnb related tools, data analytics tools, how many properties, how many properties listed around 100 kilometers radius in Coimbatore. I found there were 1,334 listings. Individually, I analyzed 1,000 plus properties, what went well, what not went well, and who got a superhost status, who got best favorite status, and their structure of presenting the information, house rules, other things. Next, around 5 kilometer radius, whoever listed in Airbnb, I went and stayed as a guest. And I asked, as a guest, I asked a lot of questions. What are their challenges and occupancy rate and everything, and whatever amount I paid, whether it is value for money, I self-analyzed. And third, I listed my property first in Google under service apartment category and got guests started coming in and got rare guest feedback and I updated my furnishing accordingly. So these are the research technique I am doing. So now in consulting and even our Superhost, whatever product or projects we are taking, we do complete market analysis, whatever I do. And we will understand all the ROI, return of investments, all the things. After that only, we will take the property. Even we will guide property owners, whether your property has Airbnb demand and occupancy rate and competitive pricing and pricing strategy, furnishing strategy. Most importantly, who are our target guests. So these and all we will provide. Based on that only we will take. And the regulation and other part, we are working on working with vendor partners like legal. Later on, we will help people to do all these legal aspects as well.
Right. So double clicking on that regulation part and also some other unique challenges like be it cultural or guest expectations.
Yes.
So do we face any unique challenges in India as such, and how did you overcome them?
No, in India, each state has different rules and regulations. Number one, and each state has different cultural value. In Tamil Nadu and all, like Tamil Nadu or even Andhra, even district-wise, we have cultural value.
Right.
So that and all we have to understand. Only Indians can understand. I strongly believe Indians can give strong this kind of cultural value related business on hospitality.
Right. Got it. And what are the operational systems, be it the cleaning, guest communication, maintenance, etc., you set up to ensure the consistency is there in the guest experience?
Yeah, actually, in coming to operation part, I'll say like, so I'd like to explain you about Superhost business model in one line to make your listeners understand clear.
Yeah.
We are like Swiggy of short-term rental. So they are restaurant, here property owners. Okay. So their delivery partners, here our co-host partner. Already we have 36,000 plus co-host partners. So there, so for all other external support, they have their own team. Here for cleaning, maintenance and legal support or short-term rental related furnishing, we are going to verify vendor partners and list in our platform. So they will help you on this step. So simply like we will be like an integrated ecosystem of short-term rental.
Right. Talk to us about the pricing of the property. Like, what are the factors that you consider? Like, is that seasonal demand or local competition, platform fees, and how often do you revise this pricing?
So even in the Airbnb, there is a dynamic pricing option is there. Okay? If we set a dynamic pricing based on the demand, automatically it will get adjusted. So these kind of things we have to do. And generally, as I said, when we do a market analysis in a month, okay, how much percentage like you will get the occupancy demand, 50 or 60 or 70, that we will come to know. Okay. Based on that, we can create the ROI. And considering that pricing strategy in a year, which are the months are peak, which are the months are low. During low, how to do pricing strategy? We have to do discount or some other things or long-term discount. So that strategy we will create because I have proven track record because in Coimbatore property, I'm the fastest super host in India.
Wow.
In less than 60 days, I became a super host. In 30 days, my property became a guest favorite. And I would say like in 60 days, starting from 60 days, I was able to earn more than 12% of my investment even in Coimbatore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. And let's assume somebody is interested, okay, to start
Yeah.
their Airbnb business and all. So, what are the legal and tax considerations this Indian Airbnb host must know that many people overlook?
Okay. See, coming to Airbnb, I just tell you what are the charges involved.
Right.
Airbnb is generally host friendly. When you are a host, if you list your property, additional one studio room in Airbnb, you are charging 1,000 rupees per day.
Right.
Okay. Airbnb charge you 3% plus GST per
Mhm.
host. I'm a guest. I'm staying in your property. Airbnb charges 14% plus GST to me. For you, you will get around 960 rupees. I have to pay around 1,140. This is charges. Okay. So coming to tax, in your property, until you reach 20 lakhs, you don't need to go for any commercial or GST. You don't need to take any GST.
Right.
Cross 20 lakhs, then total scenario will be changing. So this is the yes.
Right. 20 lakhs annual revenue.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Got it. Thanks for clarifying. And how do you scale from one Airbnb to multiple listings without compromising the quality, right? Because if you have so many properties and all, there is a chance of maybe compromising on the quality part.
Not really. I would say, already I told you, whatever business or investments I do, whatever I understand better, only on those things only I enter. I understand this real estate and Airbnb business very clearly.
Mhm.
At the same time, when I do business with others, I can easily explain this business model. So when I explain easily, you are able to understand, right? What are the business model? That is the biggest advantage of Airbnb and short-term rental business. If you have a property, just list it, understand your target guest, create unique experience, just run it. So for our customers, what I just suggest, first try with one property. Don't distract yourself. Run for few months, maybe 6 months even. Understand end-to-end process. Know the pattern, how it works. This is just a pattern. If you know it better, same pattern you are going to apply for multiple properties. That's it.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. And in the beginning, you mentioned you use the technology and it has really helped you a lot, right? So can we double click on that and talk to us about how this technology has helped you optimize your Airbnb business?
Yeah. In general, I found one interesting fact in Airbnb business abroad and India, Naveen. Airbnb business across the world, like US, UK, European Union, Australia, Canada, whatever the business model they started, same they applied in India.
Right.
But the difference would be maybe you would have stayed in abroad, some of the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Most of the abroad Airbnbs are fully automated, self check-in, self checkout. No one will be there. But in India, scenario is different. In India, human touch is required.
Yeah.
So we can't avoid complete thing. Some human touch should be there. Rest of the things, around 60 to 70%, we can automate, like dynamic pricing we can do. And when you enter, maybe in all the individual rooms or main entrance, you can install smart lock, okay, for self check-in, self checkout, and we can just share. No need to share key, just share numbers. And most importantly, most of the messages we can automate.
Right.
Frequently, what are the questions will be asked near landmark and some whom to contact, other things. You can make automatic message for those things. And like even this itself will solve over 60% of our problem.
Right. Got it. What mistakes did you make early on that you would want the new host to avoid? Anything that you want to share?
First thing, because even in Bangalore and here, when I entered, I did a lot of research on Airbnb business. Whoever wants to enter into Airbnb business, first please understand this is not traditional way of rental or lodging. Just avoid that. This is Airbnb business and short-term rental is an experience. And when you list your property, first thing you should understand who are your target guest. For example, I will give you my own example in Bangalore and Coimbatore so that everyone can understand easily. In Bangalore, I had two property very near to Silk Board. Silk Board is like a very traffic area.
Right.
My properties, both the properties don't have parking facility. But I was very sure who are my target guests. Since that is very near, 500 meter away from Silk Board bus stand, daily thousands of people coming to interview. Interviews. And whoever comes for interview, they're still searching for job. They are budget friendly. So for them, I gave my property each room 1,000 rupees, including breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Around that area, I did analysis. Less than 2,500, no hotel rooms are there. I gave 1,000 rupees. That is the first thing. They are my second target guest group is whoever joined recently to any of the companies. Until they get rental property, they need a temporary accommodation.
Correct.
These two target guests, definitely, most probably they don't have any two-wheelers or four-wheeler. They want a near to bus stop or this one. Those are my target guests. This is very, very important. Understand a target guest and based on that, create unique experience. Okay. Give you one more example. In my property, I told you I gave 1,000 rupees including breakfast.
Right.
But I didn't cook breakfast. I didn't have cook in my kitchen also.
Right.
I had a different strategy. Near to my property, there is a Chennai-based restaurant. So daily morning time, they have a combo breakfast for 50 rupees. For 2 idli, small vada, and a small masala dosa and coffee ati. I used to buy 100 tokens at a stretch, 100 coupons. I distribute these tokens to my guests. On the way, just go and have food over there. It's a win-win for right. That restaurant is very near to bus stop. This is an experience. So experience means you don't need to think any luxury thing. Create like small changes that will create a huge impact.
Excellent. I love this strategy actually. Like you don't have to really be worried about all those maintenance stuff. And
Cleaning other stuff. No, I don't do it. Yeah.
Makes sense actually. So, Senthil, this has been an amazing conversation full of inspiration, and it's time for us to kick off the second rapid fire round to add some more excitement to the episode. So, shall we get started?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So, my first bullet out of second rapid fire round is if you could have one gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say?
Yeah. Always in start of the interview, I told you, it's a real estate is the real asset. Okay. If you can earn more than FD return.
Right.
Real estate is the real asset. If you can earn more than FD return. Superhost will help you to earn maximum returns from your real estate.
Right. So, for those of you who are not aware of FD, is fixed deposit.
Yeah, fixed deposit. Because why I am mentioning fixed deposit, that is the inflation level, like they always say. Airbnb or short-term rental income is inflation-proof income. Yeah, that is the most important thing.
Yeah. And Senthil, can you describe yourself in just one word?
Maybe I would like to say game changer of short-term rental law in entire short-term rental in India. So we would like to change a complete game of short-term rental, how it done.
No, very apt, very apt. And one amenity that guests always ask for, even though it is expensive.
It's not expensive, but everyone now they're asking for high speed internet in every property there.
Right. And what is the highest guest praise you have ever got?
So I would say like one interesting guest from Denmark who came to Isha Yoga, Sadhguru's place. So my Coimbatore property is 45 minutes drive to Sadhguru's place.
Okay.
So since that area during Shivratri time completely full, so when he searched my property got a high rating, so he stayed. When he stayed in my property, we had excellent conversation, and uh, I learned a lot of things from him because every day he is doing 20 minutes yoga, and he put that sandal mark, and
Mhm.
he started using Ayurvedic thing, and so I started exploring, discussing how did you come to know about this and everything, and he explained a lot of unknown yoga and other related things. So I was surprised from Denmark guy. It's a Indian, and I'm saying in Coimbatore, I'm learning from him. And when I start engaging this conversation, he liked it very much. And he said, like, I'm feeling at home, feeling I'm staying at my home. And he did video call, and he introduced me to his mother and family over there.
Oh, wow.
And it was very, very unique experience.
No, that's a big thing because basically in other countries they are not so keen in terms of introducing people. So
Yeah,
introducing
yeah.
your friends and all
That I surprised, really
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah. All right. So moving to the next one, what is the biggest guest disaster story?
And disaster, it's not disaster. Somehow I managed it with the same guest only.
Mhm.
Because with the same guest, he is from Denmark. He stayed in a terrace because only in my terrace properties have AC. Okay. In India, I think most of the cities every month 1 day will be shut down.
Yeah.
Shut down of morning 9 to evening 4 or 5. Power power will not be there during shutdown.
Yeah.
During the one day when he was staying, like power was not there, AC is not working, so he felt so hot. Immediately, what I did, I offered in ground floor near to tree, near to like a neem tree, so that studio room is there. I offered him that room. Somehow I changed it, and he felt very happy. So my movie. So, but I was feeling like okay, because in our home we have power backup, but we don't have power backup for AC. We can't
Right.
provide for rare scenario, right? So
Yeah.
somehow I managed it, but that was the time I felt okay. So I couldn't help him.
Got it. And when it comes to guests from abroad or local travelers, which do you prefer hosting?
In my perspective, like in India, both abroad and local, both are really great. But now, like all local uh, guests are like increasing like anything, especially Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Because even there is a fact I found in last year Airbnb booking record. I checked out of 100 bookings, each 100 bookings, 75% they are getting from Gen Zs because they are the one earning top now, and they are the one, they don't bother about the traditional way of food, shelter, or clothing. They always want to have new experiences.
Yeah.
So I would say like local Gen Zs are almost primary customers now.
Okay. And here comes the last one for the second rapid fire round. What is one electronic gadget or a fantasy gadget that you like to see or invent yourself?
Uh, so so I would like to see one complete end-to-end platform, dashboard for Airbnb. Now we have to get into a lot of things to understand our guest feedback on stuff and occupancy rate. We have to get into multiple level. Maybe in a single shot, complete one dashboard I want to see. Maybe since I am from product design background, I may design for my own Superhost dashboard for my customers.
After that amazing second rapid fire round, let's flip back to the mainstream. So, Senthil, having been an entrepreneur for last few years, right? So, what will be your one piece of advice to those aspiring to take a leap into entrepreneurship?
Always start now. Don't wait for right time. Okay. Every day, every minute, every second is right time. If you wait for right opportunity, it won't come. Just create it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I also strongly believe in it. If you want to get going, get started. That is the first biggest milestone that somebody can really get started. Amazing. So I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you, and it's been a pleasure hosting you on the Guiding Voice. And Senthil, how is your experience being hosted on the Guiding Voice platform?
It's absolutely wonderful. It's very, very, really, I was very happy. I'm really grateful to you for this opportunity. I would like to have very, very long-term relationship with you. Even maybe later for Airbnb related support also, I'd like to give you. In future, definitely you might also need our service.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because in India, everyone has extra property, but they don't know what to do with the property. We help them to get maximum returns of them.
Right. True. Thank you so much. And let's stay connected. And we'll do many more episodes in future as well.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So, friends, that was our episode with Senthilprabhu Eswarakumar, and you'll find his LinkedIn profile in the show notes. So feel free to connect with him. And before we jump into the fun trivia section, we have a quick request. If you have found this episode useful and liked it, you know what to do. Please share with at least 3 of your friends or colleagues who would also like TGV, the guiding voice, to spread the knowledge and help others grow just like you. And also, if you haven't rated our platform on Apple Podcast or Spotify Podcast, please do so. Thank you so much in advance. Now it's time for us to cruise into the trivia segment. Having had amazing conversation with Senthil about Superhost and Airbnb businesses and all, I thought I would present you a few less known and interesting trivia points about Airbnb in India. Okay, here comes the first fact. First Airbnb property in India. The very first Airbnb listing in India was a modest homestay in 2010, long before the brand gained traction here. And by 2016, India became one of the Airbnb's fastest growing markets globally. And next is Bollywood meets Airbnb. In 2019, Bollywood legend Madhuri Dixit listed her Mumbai home on Airbnb for a limited time experience, and this has drawn global attention to Indian hosting culture. And third fact is about the cultural tourism boom. Unlike in the West, where Airbnb started as budget travel, in India, 80% of bookings are tied to cultural heritage and family travel from Rajasthani Havelis to Kerala houseboats. And next fact is about the legal quirk. In some Indian states, homestays registered with local tourism boards receive tax incentives and easier compliance. A big opportunity for entrepreneurs who really want to know how to navigate the system. So, folks, isn't it fascinating that what started as just an extra mattress for travelers in San Francisco is now powering heritage stays and even celebrity homes in India? So, what's your take on this? Do let me know. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, you can comment there. Or if you found it on social media platform or Spotify, you can comment there as well. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and also for being part of our awesome TGV family. So, folks, until next time, take care, stay inspired, and remember the best is yet to come. Goodbye for now. See you all in the next episode with another amazing guest. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.